Welcome back to AEW Review with your boy Ryan. This is Rampage Review. Yeah, I know. Christmas pajamas in April. You know what it is. But let's get into this real quick. Went over some Rampage. This was in Philly. Obviously, it was taped on Wednesday night after the Dynamite show, as always. So we're back to back Philly. Obviously, that's how they do it. Double typing. So we jump into the very first match of the night, which was Swerve Strickland taking on Darby Allin with Sting in his corner for the Owen Hart Foundation tournament qualifier. It's a good back and forth. You had one point in the beginning of the match, like they really went back and forth. Swerve goes to dive out of the ring, but technically I guess does a front handspring and lands onto the ring, and then gets a stunner from Darby. Swerve is back into the ring. He goes for the cover. Swerve kicks out. Sorry, Darby throws Swerve into the ring. Some good back and forth. It looks like Swerve has this one on lock. He does a suplex off the apron with Darby onto the outside of the ring, with the heart to the concrete floor. He has a chance to win. Throws Darby back in, and as he's doing that, Ricky Starks on commentary comes down to basically confront Swerve. Sting gets involved. He pushes Ricky Starks back. He's taking off his expensive shirt, like $5,000, $5,000 or whatever they said on commentary. In the meantime, Swerve turns around, gets back into the ring. Darby does the mousetrap pin, I think it was called, and pins him for the 1, 2, 3. After the match, you get a Shawn Spears promo saying, "Hey, I'll give you one more mystery detail about this mystery competitor. He's 7 foot tall and he is PP ready. That is pinnacle potential, or he has PP pinnacle potential, something along those lines." Then from there, we cut back to Eddie Kingston. We cut back to the commentators where Excalibur grills Jericho about attacking Eddie Kingston, and basically Jericho gets himself the Sports Entertainer of the Week award for the attack he put on Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz with the fireball into Eddie Kingston's face. The Baddies make their debut on Rampage tonight with Jay Cargo, Kiera Hogan, and Red Velvet taking on Willow Nightingale, Trish Adora, and Sky Blue. They went back to the Sky Blue Red Velvet match. That's how they started all this and talked about that. It was the Owen Hart opener for them. They talked about how Jade and Red were the very first match of Jade Cargo's career in AEW with Shaquille O'Neal. Although they didn't mention Shaq, which was, I thought, interesting. Sky had some good offense here. They gave even Willow Nightingale some offense. But obviously you knew when they were tagging in Trish, who, to my knowledge, I don't remember seeing on Dark Elevation, although she probably was. Getting her first TV match, definitely. She basically was the one that they took out. She got dejaded after a spear from Kiera Hogan and another spear from Red Velvet to take out Willow Nightingale and take out Willow Nightingale and Sky Blue. Jaded 1, 2, 3. Boom, you have your winner. We then cut to the back where Tony Schiavone is interviewing Darby Allin and Swerve Strickland after the match, and Darby basically says, "Hey, I didn't want to win the match that way. You want to go another 5 minutes? Let's do it. Let's go another 5 minutes." And Swerve basically says, "Listen, I know it wasn't you. Congratulate you. Someone from the Bay Area, or the Pacific Coast." Actually said the Pacific Coast. On someone from the Pacific Coast is representing in the Owen Hart Memorial. It's all that matters. I'm gonna be rooting for you. But I gotta get my boy Limitless out here, and we gotta take care of some things with Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs. So they're alluding at that. Then from there, we jump to the Keith Lee Colton Gunn match, where on commentary, basically they're saying that Keith Lee has to worry about Ricky and Powerhouse basically doing what they did to Strickland in the beginning in his match, where he got distracted because Ricky was coming down, so basically he doesn't watch his back. They allowed Colton to get some good offense in here. Keith Lee had majority of it, and Colton seemed to get the advantage of it. Colton tries to what did he try to do? He tried to do his he tried to do a famouser, but Lee avoided that. He tried to do his Colt 45. That didn't work. But in the end, Lee picks him up for the Big Bang Catastrophe. Boom, 1, 2, 3. Keith Lee is your winner. Jump to backstage again, where we get announced that Matt Jeff Hardy is taking on Bobby Fish in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. This is he is going to enter the solo dimension for the first time in AEW. He can't wait to see that. If he wins that match, the possibilities of taking on a Darby Allin, fans go crazy, or an Adam Cole, or a Kyle O'Reilly. Showing all that. I thought we cut back to. I thought we cut back to. Oh my gosh, the Undisputed Elite. After that, where they were just saying, "You ain't got nothing on us." Jeff, they were making fun of him with his stuff, and basically that he's going to win. They're going to have another person entered in to the Owen Hart Cup, the Owen Hart Foundation tournament as well. Basically, that came out of that. They highlighted the Undisputed Elite's win on Dynamite. Back at the ring, Danhausen makes his way to the ring and calls out Hook. Hook comes down to the ring. Danhausen comes face to face with Hook. We're doing this right now. And then all of a sudden, Mark Sterling comes out and says, hold up. Tony Nese attacks Hook from behind, attacks Danhausen from behind. Hook basically demolishes both of them. Danhausen goes to curse him. And Tony Nese and Mark Sterling back up and go away from the ring. Hook is behind. Hook is behind Danhausen. And as he's cursing, and basically, they're saying he's backed up because of Hook, not because of Danhausen and the curse. Danhausen tries to shake Hook's hand. Everyone's chanting Hookhausen in the fans, but no one does anything. Hook grabs Danhausen, but lets him go, and then leaves, and they go to commercial break. We come back to Lexi Nair backstage talking to the Gun Club. This is Colton's first singles loss, and they go, "No, this is just showing how well Colton, is the Gun Club is as a single competitors, as tag and trios." And then the Acclaim come out and go, "Hey, man, let's scissor together." And then Austin goes, "We gotta go talk to our dad." Or Colt goes, "Let's go talk to our dad." And then Austin goes, "Yeah, we gotta go talk to Daddy." And then Caster and Bo look at her and go, "Daddy?" And then looking back at Lexi Nair and go, "Scissor?" And she's like, "No, I'll pass." So that was that. They also announced there's another match next week that I'm forgetting, and I don't know what it is, but they announced that. But the final match of the night is Samoa Joe taking on Trent Beretta. Here we had one hell of a match. Trent had some good offense, and they talked about how Trent has never had a title in the 4 years when he was with Ring of Honor. They talked about this Philadelphia being the hometown, the birthplace of Ring of Honor. They also talked about, the other one was Mercedes Martinez taking on Deonna Purrazzo. They showed a thing for her, a video package for Deonna Purrazzo from Impact, courtesy of Impact. And basically, they go back for Mercedes saying that she's not an interim champ. She's going to show why she is and will stay the undisputed champion, all that kind of stuff. Excuse me. But yeah, that was all that. There's definitely another match I'm missing that's on Rampage. Oh, Santana comes out and attacks Jericho. Ortiz, Santana attacks Jericho. Ortiz is standing side, just watching, blocking people from going. There's going to be a match between Santana and Jericho next week on, I think it's Dynamite. And then there was a couple matches they announced on for Rampage, which also look really, really good as well. So we'll see that. But again, then we got the Samoa Joe, Trent Beretta. Talk about Trent Beretta hasn't won a match. They brought in the commentator for Ring of Honor and the announcer for Ring of Honor to commentate, and now ring announce the competitors come to the ring. People went crazy again, back and forth. There's a hard hitting match they showed with Minoru Suzuki last week, where Joe won the title, and then here he's defending against Trent Beretta. Some great back and forth. They gave Trent a lot of offense, and it just came down to who could. Who basically, actually, it was really going to say who's really going to be Joe. But they did, I said, they brought out a lot of offense. He was back and forth. Samoa Joe wins, pins him for the 1, 2, 3. He then is celebrating. They do the handshake, obviously, beforehand and afterhand, showing respect to each other. And then from there, Sonam Singh Jay Lethal and oh my gosh, I can't remember all of them. They come out to attack basically. Orange Cassidy gets in the way. He does his hands in the pockets and attacks the big guy. Wow. In fact, I can't remember his name right now. That's gonna drive me crazy. Basically, he's attacking. He does his kicks, and a big brawl breaks out. Um, and Lethal comes in from behind and attacks. Lethal attacks Mojo. Sorry, and I can't remember. I think we stood with them on top at the end of the night as they went off the air. They said they were running out of time. I'm pretty sure Jay Lethal and Sam Singh and company were staying on top at the end of this after they attacked everybody. But yeah, all in all, it was a great Rampage. Again, well moving. They got through all the stories they were able to tell. I'm hoping. Excuse me. I talked about last week, or actually, me and Jeff talked about that they had cut time from Rampage's last week episode, which I don't think I put a review for that one, but they still cut some time for Rampage. Even though there's 11 minutes or something that they cut from Rampage, so maybe there was more time that they actually cut from certain matches, but they still let them have fight and let the Philadelphia fans enjoy it, which could be a thing that they're doing as well. So all in all, great Rampage. It's been a great week of Dynamite. We will see next week how storylines progress. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, listening. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we will see you on Thursday for our Dynamite review with me and Jeff. Until then, everybody, peace.